Irreverent, entertaining, cool. You're listening to LA Talk Radio.
You're listening to Female Filmmakers Fuse with Alexa Poehler and Robin Pabello, only on LA Talk Radio.
Thank you and welcome to Female Filmmakers Fuse. I'm your host, Alexa Polar, with
Robin Pabello. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. And it's our last show of this year.
2018.
2018. We're going to be going into...
Sorry.
Robin. We're going to be going into 2019. So next week we'll have, a new beginning, fresh new start. For anyone that wants to call in, the number to call in is 818-602-4929. That's 818-602-4929. You can also always listen to us where, Robin?
So you can download the app, LA Talk Radio, and listen there, Channel 2, every Sunday live from noon to 1 p.m. You can also find us on Google Play. The iTunes has been updated and is there for your listening pleasure.
Yes, it has been updated. There's a few things, and just as a reminder, we still have open submissions. It's free to send in your short script for the elevator pitch contest. It's gonna be
super excited for that. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a writer, so I'm like, hey, anyone that wants to write or is a writer-director and you have like a lead female or your female director, as long as there's a key position, submit. I mean, it'd be lovely to see the type and genre of what we're going to grab.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're local to California residents only.
Yeah, for this one time, this first round is going to be local to.
It's
California.
Ambitious, but you know what's not ambitious about it.
Exactly, and then it's open to public voting, so the top 6 will of who we choose of the scripts that are received. Yeah. Then from the top 6, the audience gets to pick, and then from there we go. It'll be fun. It's a good.
And there's no age limit. There's no experience limitations. Nothing. It's just basically your creative, whatever you want to put out there, your art. Whatever it is, as long as it's enticing and can move someone emotionally. I feel like that's kind of like the criteria.
And then our 3rd annual Female Filmmakers Film Festival. Female Filmmakers Fuse. I love the Fuse out. Film Festival. All those apps. It's still
those apps around.
No,
handing them out.
Yeah, I am handing them out. The open for submission still. You can go through Film Freeway. There's some more F's right there. I didn't create those though. Film Freeway. Look up Female Filmmakers Fuse, and that's where you can submit your short films, web series, features,
documentaries,
films,
experimental.
Yeah, any film you got going on, we like to hear from you. Today. This is
we have 2 special guests.
Well, we have one main special guest.
She's my fur baby. So Samba is here. That was the growl you heard.
I thought it was a cell phone going off.
Oh,
but
I thought it was a truck.
Let's not keep him waiting. We have this gentleman here, Jorden Polar.
Hello.
Hi, Jorden.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. I'm really excited to have you here. How old are you, Jorden?
10.
10 years
Double
old.
Double digits, baby.
Double digits. Jorden, you're an actor?
Yes.
You're an actor, and you started acting.
Not only an actor, though.
Well, what else do you do, Jorden?
I'm also do art, and I write stories on my short time.
Oh, that's right. I've seen some of your written work. It's really
good stuff.
And your artwork too. Oh my gosh, blew my mind. The last thing I saw, what was it? Around Christmas time, right? You drew some. That was really good. I'll have to share it. I'll share it. Jorden, you started acting at the age of
2.
2. What? 2 years young. It was for a sizzle reel called "Meet Me After School."
There you go.
Meet Me After School.
And do you actually recollect any of that?
Anything? You remember any of it?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you remember?
I remember my only line.
Your only line.
Wait, what was your only line?
Oh.
Samba.
My only line was I said I did it
You
with
did
a
it.
drawer.
Ooh.
With a drool.
With the drool. Was the drool planned?
I don't remember. I don't recall.
You don't remember.
Wait, have you since seen that footage?
What?
Have you since seen that?
Yes.
Yes, you have. And what did you think?
It was good.
Jorden played Baby Genius on Meet Me After School. You can find Meet Me After School on Vimeo.
Yeah.
I'll make sure and share a link. And then from then on, it's been a couple years, and then you started.
Well, no, you can't skip over that. He walked the red carpet.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah, you had the red carpet
His
experience.
little suit.
That's right.
Got interviewed by some local press.
Yeah, that's right. You were on the papers and all
He's
that.
been on a couple of things.
That's what I was gonna say. So you've been acting on a few things. Now you're on a show called Female Filmmakers Fuse. It's to support females. So it's not just for women, but it's
Yeah.
also for men as well. And you're one of our first. He actually is our first male guest, because we had a co-host with Brendan. But you were actually
Also your nephew.
also my nephew.
Yeah.
And there's no nepotism here at all, folks. And so Jorden, so you're here on Female Filmmakers Fuse. What do you say about that?
I think it's great that you have me here.
Yeah, I think it's great that you're here too. You worked with a lot of females,
Yes.
and that's why you're here.
Yeah.
You worked with who?
Simona and Marion
Oh, yeah.
and more.
Oh, and more. Yeah, that's right. You did work with Simona. How was it working with Simona?
It was good.
Yeah, she was our guest last week. And then with Marian is Lithuanian, and Marian is from Spain. How was it working with? Oh, bless you. How was it working with Marian?
It was good.
It was good.
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it, yeah. You
What-
worked. What project was it?
I forgot.
The Blackstone.
Yeah. that there was that, and then
There was something else.
no, I don't recall. No.
No, I think you want to work with another project with her. I
Yeah.
know which project you're talking about, but right now we're filming the Blackstone.
Yeah.
And you played
The little boy.
the little boy. Is the little boy scary, or is he
I would say he is a little
a little scary?
more creepy than scary.
More creepy. Was Simona, was she your sidekick? She was
Yeah.
a ghostly woman.
Yeah, I would think I was the psychic there.
That's good. And then Marian was pretty much sort of someone.
She was the
main
lead
character.
actor.
She I know she was a lead actor. I'm saying
Main
like
character.
main character, but I'm saying like she you were scaring her, or were you trying to help her? Or?
A little of both. I was mainly helping her,
Okay.
but at the same time, I bet I was scaring her.
Oh, I would get scared too. Like,
Seeing a ghost in your own.
yeah, I would get scared. I don't know, Robin, would you get scared?
I mean, the one line that he was just like, leave now, and then the way he did it, can you just throw that, can you get into character and deliver that line?
It's so scary.
I was not
That's really
I wasn't
good.
expecting it, and it was really kind of
So
funny.
Robin was the DP on the Blackstone,
Yeah.
and you weren't expecting that at all, or was that?
No. No, because like I was seeing him rehearse, and then it was like the most adorable thing, I should say, a very interesting thing to experience is like, since I've worked with him pretty much on most of the projects you've been on, or I've thrown you to like other productions, I've seen you, because you walk in and you're all like goofy and smiley and like
A kid.
Yeah.
yeah, you're you know, you have like a really good energy
Yeah.
and pretty good, you know, like enthusiasm for being there and being like, where's the candy? And then I see you and you're prepping right before you're about to shoot. And I just got to see you do this adjustment of like your personality.
I seriously have to find the BTS of when Jorden. How old was Jorden when we did Tempted? How old are you?
I think I was around maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah,
he was the
4 or
angel.
5,
Yeah.
Angel Gabriel.
Yeah.
Angel Gabriel, and the way, remember
No,
the BTS song?
Gabriel was Jacob.
I was Michael, I think.
You were
Yeah, you're Michael.
Yeah.
Look at that. And the way he would set up for that scene I love the fact that we were able to capture that BTS because we got it on, I think, a different camera and the actual camera before we started rolling. I mean, we were already rolling.
Yeah.
But that was good stuff there. And then you
Thank
did.
you.
You're welcome. You did some other stuff too. You also was it Defy Media?
Yeah, that was more recent.
That was more
You were on
recent.
some sketches with Smosh.
Smosh, was it Smosh? I don't know.
I'm not sure. I wasn't there for that. I was on set.
But you referred him.
A different set. I was
a different
on. Yeah.
a different
You
set.
were on.
I
Didn't
was
you
there
take
with him. I just don't remember.
Do you remember what the sketch was?
No.
Were like there was a coffin and you were supposed to be crying. I think it was Smosh. I don't remember if it was Smosh or Defy. I know it was at the Defy Studios.
Yeah, which they've closed their doors, which I'm really sad about.
Oh, I
'cause
didn't know
The
that.
Smosh kids are like they're good, they're funny, and I
Which-
miss them and clever.
Yeah.
So
Clever. So which reminds me, Jordan, because that was a YouTube brand.
Yeah.
You're starting your own YouTube brand.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You're trying to, and you worked with Travis Deslauer. I can't ever say his name, but you worked with Travis.
Yeah.
Trav Beach Boy, I think is what he goes by on social media. But you work with Travis on the Blackstone, and you work
Yeah.
with him on Can't Sleep.
Yeah.
that was kind of terrifying to see your makeup.
I know it was good.
How
when I-
was that when you got on set and they were doing your makeup? Because that was intense. Like they even did your eyes.
I know it. When they did the eyes, it sort of like felt like eye drops,
Okay.
so it hurt a little. But it was, after all, it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And when they were putting on the makeup, I felt like, oh my God, this makeup's amazing. I
Yeah.
wonder what I would look like.
And then we took the pictures,
Yeah.
and it was
surprising.
yeah, it was surprising. It was a huge transformation.
Props to the makeup artist.
Yeah.
Thank
props.
you.
Yeah, definitely props to the makeup artist. And the name of props to you, Samba. And so Samba has to put her 2 cents, right?
Yeah.
So Jordan, you were in Can't Sleep, and you can find that now on YouTube. So if anyone wants to check that out, it's Can't Sleep. That was a short
film.
from
Yeah.
that Travis wrote and directed.
Wow.
And you co-starred with Travis, but I think you guys are going to be working on some more sketches together, right?
Yeah.
Possibly on your channel and his channel.
Yeah.
That's a plan. How was your Christmas?
It was good.
It was good. It was a
Yeah.
good Christmas.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Xbox, sketchbooks.
Yeah.
Robots.
Robots.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How's the Xbox?
was
Bubblegum
good.
machine.
Bubblegum machine?
Oh yeah.
Play.
You
yeah.
got a bubblegum machine?
Yeah.
I love bubblegum.
Oh my goodness.
I love bubblegum.
So we kind of skipped over some of your earlier work, because you were on a couple of shorts, with like film students.
Yeah.
Do you remember some of those roles?
A little.
Can you talk about them?
I would say most of the roles I was in, I'm mostly either dead or dying.
my
I have to admit it.
Really?
Yeah.
You poor kid.
We got to get you onto
So-
something when you're not.
Well, is there
Yeah.
is there a character you would like to play?
Maybe I don't know.
No.
I would just like to be more living.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we've established you want to play a character that's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any particular genre that you like?
Like comedy, horror,
Action,
drama,
comedy.
action. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, horror and pretty much all genres I would play in.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
And
not
what
picky.
about the stuff that you've written? Like what is the genre? Like what is the
Oh,
character?
adventure.
Adventure.
Okay.
Oh. We
And-
should get him on some adventure stuff. He would be great for some adventure
Well, he takes
stuff.
directions so well. It's
He
kind of
does.
funny, especially for like such a young kid. Like even at 2, the fact that you were like, "I did it," and like was just
Yeah.
like
on
what?
cue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "All right, that's pretty good."
Yeah.
What do you think inspired you to become an actor?
I think I was inspired by watching a lot of movies at a young age, and I saw them act, and I was surprised how good it was and how real. I actually believed it at first, But then over time, I started learning that it wasn't real, and I want to become one of them.
Oh, that's a good answer. And so no one's forcing you to do this. This is all
No.
you.
Actually, he's like, I need a job. I need a
Yeah.
gig.
Yeah.
Get me a
Yeah.
gig. Get me a gig.
Yeah.
So like when I'm on
True
set
story.
and someone is like, oh yeah, yeah, and I overhear someone talking about like, oh yeah, I need a kid, and I was like, what kind of kid are you looking for? And they're just like, oh, like a little boy, and I'm like, okay, like is there a demographic you're trying to hit? I'm like, cause here's this kid and he's pretty good, and they're just like, oh yeah, and I was like, all right. Well, that's cool.
You
Because
got him on a documentary, right? That hasn't come out yet about an inventor. Or
yes,
something.
Wait,
Toy
what?
inventor.
the patent.
What?
The
Yes.
patent.
Yeah.
Remember when you were playing with the model plane?
Oh yeah.
You
Good.
got-
Yes. So it's a documentary that hasn't been released yet. And he was basically doing a reenactment.
Okay.
And his mom actually went to set because I think we were in like PV shooting
Ooh, nice.
on location, and he got to play with some toys that have
Yeah.
been patented.
You got to ride in a cool car too.
Yeah.
Yes, and so
Electric one.
A cool electric
Yeah.
one.
Cool electric.
but yeah, so it was nice because we had 2 locations. We were in a home, and then we did some like really close up like macro
right?
shots.
Wasn't it outdoors?
We did interior macro shots
Okay,
with
sorry.
the toys,
Sorry.
and then we went to the location, a second location. and
Wasn't
we
it
did,
the beach?
yes,
Yeah,
it was
like
on a
the
cliffside.
of the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was.
Yeah.
And yeah, the footage looked beautiful, and he did a really good job in taking direction, and it was quite nice. And
Dude.
we were running a little bit over because of the traffic or whatever it was, and so he's like, I'm good. I have my snacks. I'm resting in between. And I'm like, oh my God, you're so professional.
What do we know anything about that project when it's coming out or anything?
I haven't heard. I was just at AC on that
Okay,
one. Yeah.
okay,
I just was the focus pooler.
Focus Poehler.
Yeesh.
And you're always the actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were alive in that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. You
Yeah,
were.
you
You
were.
were.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you did. He was alive in the skit that they did for Smosh or Defy or whoever it is. We'll figure that out eventually.
Yeah.
Um.
That's right. Because another one that I do remember is like you were someone's kid and you got shot in a park.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I that was yeah.
What was that? Do you remember?
No. I remember it, but I don't.
This is how much you've done. That's amazing. And you're 10, and you've been acting since you were 2.
Yeah.
So just to get this out of the way, so you have an Instagram. What's your handle?
Let's see.
Your Instagram handle, where
I
people can
wasn't-
follow you.
I don't know if he knows what that.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Okay,
Sorry.
so
We'll get to
besides
that.
sure. Besides that, you have an IMDb.
Yeah.
You have headshots.
Yeah.
Some new headshots. You'll probably have to get some more new headshots because
Yeah.
you've grown quite a bit.
Mhm.
Like you're crazy bigger than you were. So,
Yeah.
but same. So to describe yourself, actually.
I think I'm very artistic, and I enjoy playing. I enjoy games, and
What about your physical aspect? Like, so you're an actor. You'd have to describe yourself as an actor to a casting.
I'm skinny.
Okay.
I'm a little bit skinny, and I'm
Do you know how tall you are?
Yeah. I think I'm around 4 foot or 5.
You're not 5 feet because I am 5'1". You were like
he's getting there.
He's like 4.5 feet probably.
4 foot. I think my mom said 4'6" or 4 foot.
Oh my God, I'm so short.
Mom, how tall is he?
Yeah,
Let us know.
What about how much do you weigh?
I think around 70 or 80.
Holy cow. Yeah, you're okay. So you're a tall, lanky kid.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not lanky, but you're a a lean kid.
Yeah.
You look like a little surfer boy. You got
Yeah.
these vibrant blue eyes.
Yeah.
You have dirty blonde hair.
Yeah.
Great smile and dimples. Am I selling him good enough?
I think you are. And
He's
he
like-
knows
he-
his parts. He knows his lines.
He does know
Yeah.
his lyrics.
His
Lyrics.
lyrics.
Does know his lines. But you know what's funny is like I remember
Meet me
like-
after school. No, it wasn't that one. It was a different one where he knows other people's lines as well. Like, he'll read the script and he'll be like, this is your line. And because when we were doing Can't Sleep, it wasn't my production, but I was the one that took you there. When you were there,
Oh yeah, I remember.
remember he was like, okay, I think we're done. And you're like, no, we still have some more lines left.
Oh, like
Yeah,
your
I read the
voiceovers.
whole
Yeah.
script.
Yeah,
Which is good because
Yeah.
that's what, as an actor, that's what you want to do because you understand the plot and the story. You know who's who and the connections, and it gives you like a deeper connection to who you're playing as a character, right?
Yeah.
So maybe tell that number if people want to call in again. Alexa.
Okay, the number if you want to call in again is 818-602-4929. One more time.
Very slow, please.
818-602-4929.
Yeah. So,
I
do you
got
have
it.
anything? Do you have anything?
Jordan's
planned?
4'6" and he's 82 pounds. His mom just sent me a message.
4'6",
I guessed it, and
Yeah.
82.
82 pounds.
I was close.
You were close.
I feel like you're gonna gain more weight though, because
Yeah.
you seem like you're
I
going
eat
through
a
it.
lot.
That's
Well,
good.
That's good. That's good. You're gonna
Growing boy.
bulk up. You're gonna bulk up. So, Jordan, you're
Whoa,
we got a
whoa.
call.
Hey, it's a party.
I call you're on the air. Can I get your name and where you're calling from?
Lisa Buckman from Mississippi.
Oh, Lisa.
Hey, say hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi.
So
Jordan.
Lisa,
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So introduce yourself,
I-
Lisa.
Like who I am, Pam?
To
Yeah.
him, yeah.
I'm Jordan's grandmother, and I'm a couple thousand miles away, but I just wanted to call and let him know how proud and happy I am for him. And he's an amazing little boy. He was talking about how adventure, he was into the adventure
Yeah.
genre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember when he was like a year and a half, and how he'd be like, now there's sharks on the ground, put your feet up. And I mean, we'd be out there playing firemen, and he was always in character, even back then.
That's what
Always in character.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is it surprising to you that he, for such a young age, that he wants to be an actor and that he's so good at it? He's super talented at it. Is it something that surprises you?
No, because he was doing this when he was able to walk and talk, and he always had an imagination. He was always just in character, in some other Jordan land, playing and I mean, and I would go along with him because he was just so funny and so amazing with it. So no, I'm not shocked at all that he's doing what he's doing.
But you are proud because I do see that you keep up with his career and you're a super proud grandma.
I am. I'm so proud, and I love you, Jordan. And I'm gonna be listening for the next half hour or so so you can get through the radio station. But call me later tonight, okay?
Okay. I'll see you there.
All right. I love you.
Love you too.
Bye, Alexa. Bye, Robin.
Bye.
Thanks, Lisa, for calling in.
That's something that I'm glad she called in. Lisa called in. Thank you, Lisa, for calling in, because that brings up another topic, Jordan. It's super important, especially in this industry, to have support, and you definitely have the family support. I mean, you grew up in a household that's very autistic, so we're all very artistic in our family in some shape, form, whether it's music, art, like drawing, painting, or writing, singing, even musical wise. Photography as well. Yeah, we do have some photographers. So we have that dynamic where we're super supportive. And as you heard from, your grandmother in Mississippi, she's listening to you right now, and she called in to reach out and show her support. Yeah. I want to say she's probably one of your bigger fans as well. Yeah. So that's very important, especially in this industry, because it's a very tough industry, as you know.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you get the work and sometimes you don't, because you've auditioned.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get it and sometimes you don't, and so that's what makes it tough.
Are you doing any active audition, self-tapes and all that kind of stuff?
No.
Not recently.
Not recently, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think you're gonna try and start doing that for 2019?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. And how are your grades, young man?
They are okay. I wouldn't assume they're great, Or they're bad. They're
Well, you do have to maintain a certain grade point average
Yeah.
in order for you to continue acting.
okay. Yeah.
So,
I understand that.
do you want to talk about like what your goals are for this coming year?
Well, my goals are to reach my level in school and to be able to act more and to be able to listen more and to be able to have more support by fans.
Oh, you're amazing. Jorden, there's other things that you do besides being a gamer.
Yeah.
You play instruments.
Yeah.
You're also in choir.
Yeah.
And then you play golf.
Yeah.
And you're actually really good at it.
I enjoy it. It's a fun sport.
And you're good.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Robin, have you seen him
We've swung clubs before.
Swan clubs?
Yeah.
Yeah. We practice our swings.
So, Jorden, what instruments do you play? Because I know you play more than one.
I play guitar, recorder, trumpet.
Weren't you trying to learn the piano?
I think I might one day.
What other instruments would you like to play besides those? Because that's to me is
Drums.
good. Drums.
Yeah.
Drums is good. I like the trumpet.
Yeah. Violin, strings.
Okay. I like the string instruments too.
Okay, I'm gonna take piano lessons. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
I was in percussion. That was it. But I did it because I was super lazy and I didn't want to be I didn't want to take PE when I was in high school.
Which is hilarious because you work more in band than you would have ever worked in PE.
This
Yeah,
is a true
probably.
story. This is a true
So
story.
you were smart, but not smart.
Hey, I got to travel to the Bahamas, so not too shabby.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Wow.
definitely a bonus.
That is a bonus.
you're
So, as an actor, you get to do a lot of fun and interesting stuff.
Yes.
And then playing with the instruments, are you going to incorporate that into films or your projects maybe, or singing as well? Because you have
Yeah.
a nice voice. Because you're in the choir too. So
Yeah.
with school, you're in school band and in the choir.
Yeah.
And you're funny because I remember you used to write like jokes, right?
Yeah.
Are you still doing that?
Not as much, but yeah.
Yeah.
I still
Okay.
do it.
I was going to ask you because I know that you're writing stuff, and we've had a couple of chats about what you want to do. We've just never like gone any further than it chatting. Have you put any pen to paper or pencil to paper or typing as?
Yeah, typing, yes.
Okay, so what have you orchestrated for projects?
Right now, I'm working on a story. I'm calling it Survivor, and I'm still working on it.
Okay, are you thinking it's going to be like a short, or is it going to be
A long story.
So is it gonna, like a feature or web series, or what are you thinking? Like what do you think?
I think it's gonna be maybe a web series at one point.
Okay. Do you
And,
want to pitch it?
Maybe.
Well, tell us a little bit about it. Why don't you pitch it now?
It's about these two kids. One's the main character is named Zach, and the second is Andrew, and they're traveling to England to go to London for its university to become a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And Zach is afraid that his parents won't let him be a doctor. So then it's a cold winter day, and they take off, crossing the Bermuda Triangle, and then they crash. Their plane crashes into a forsaken island that nobody knows about. And throughout the story, he has to learn how to survive and how to learns valuable lessons that he never learned. And throughout the story, he discovers secret tribes and secret animals that he never knew that would exist. And he learns the lessons, and he finally gets back.
Wow. And that's something you put together, you thought
Yeah.
of. What's the name of it again?
Survivor.
Survivor.
Yeah.
Might have to change the
Yeah.
because of there's a couple
Yeah.
of things that are already
But
out
that
there.
sounds amazing. That's super creative, Jorden.
Yeah.
So you might end up, the more you write about it and the deeper you get into your characters and
Yeah.
what's going to happen, you might end up finding a much cooler
Yeah.
title.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But that sounds really good. I like it.
So wait, where are they traveling from? Are they, because you're saying that there's...
LA, California to UK, London.
Okay.
I wonder why you picked London for your destination spot.
I enjoy Europe, and London is one of my favorite countries.
Oh.
Wait, favorite cities.
Okay. No, that's good.
But it is, yeah.
That's good. That's really cool.
Can we dive a little deeper in that? Why is London your favorite?
Because I always had a dream in London. Oh.
What?
Sorry.
What's happening?
That's her dog.
Can you mute?
Yep.
So yeah, I enjoyed London because I always had a dream in Europe, and I'm also a little European.
Okay.
And I also enjoyed the education there.
Okay.
And I have many favorite celebrities and YouTubers that live there, and I just want to live there.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
nice.
because I think, wasn't your goal to go to Cambridge when you get older?
Yeah.
For schooling and to study a little more in depth of acting and...
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Oh,
You're 10. You're 10.
10.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So speaking of, because you went into a little bit of your background, because that's something that your mom did, the genealogy, the DNA ancestry stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you have an interesting background. What's your background with, including, obviously both your parents and whatnot? What's your background?
I really don't know most of my background.
Where's your dad from?
My dad's from Peru.
Peru. Okay.
My mom is from here.
Okay.
And
lineage is
Yeah.
is European, mostly European background.
Yeah.
European background with the Peruvian side as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, and
It's a good mix.
I mean, honestly, if you were to look up his IMDb and you take a look at his headshot, I mean, he could play, an all-American kid, but then he could also play almost any European kid as well. Oh, party.
There we go.
Heyo.
Hello, caller. You're on the air. Can I get your name and where you're calling from?
It's me, Summer.
Oh, hi, Summer.
hi.
Who's this, Jordan? Who's
This
Summer?
is my mom.
This is your mom.
Big old smile.
Great.
He's really excited that you called.
Yeah. But also,
Hi, Jordan.
Hey.
Hey, are you having fun?
Yeah.
Are you guys listening? Are you having fun listening to him?
Yeah.
What are you guys
bet-
listening?
We are.
You
so
are?
super cute.
Say hi. Why don't you say hi to everyone? Say hi to your grandmother.
You owe your
yeah.
granddad.
Yeah. Hi, Grandpa. Hi, Grandma.
What about your...
Hi, Mom. Hi, Brooklyn. Hi, Dad.
There you go. And then your grandmother who called in as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Nana.
What about your fans? Are you supposed to shout out to your fans?
Who are your friends?
Hi.
Is that Brooklyn?
Yeah, it's at Brooke.
Yeah, that's Brooklyn.
That's really cute.
Tell him how proud you are that he's on. Hello.
Oh, congratulations.
I'm not. Leave it to your siblings.
Brooke, we're on live radio and everyone heard you, right?
We cannot edit this out. This is definitely live.
Yeah.
So.
Hey. That's too funny.
Do you have anything you'd like to say to Jordan?
I'm proud of him and what he's accomplished so far, and he wants to do this, and I have to fight him not to do it.
The opposite of a stage mom.
Yeah,
right
very
there.
much the opposite. And that's what I was gonna say, real quick, Summer. We understand it because we see it. A lot of people that are listening probably don't understand it. This is all him. This is him pushing to do this. Because in acting, especially as a child actor, I don't recommend it unless the child really wants to do it and loves to do it. If the parent's pushing them, I just don't recommend that. But if the kid has the talent and they want to do it, they should. And that's pretty much describes Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, and we definitely try and do it responsibly. We don't. Even if he wants to do it, I don't allow him to overdo himself. No more than 1 or 2 a month.
And you guys do talk to him about the ego, like don't have an ego. Like as soon as you notice it, you guys do bring him down back to like reality, which is super important.
Yeah, he does. I mean, being a kid, money, even if it's $10, seems like the world. But then, he kind of he'll get that little ego going, and we definitely have to knock him down off of it. Explain to him that it's not appropriate, and he needs to keep his humanity. I guess is the best word. He needs to stay level-headed and grounded.
Yeah.
Can I just say something here to all the viewers?
Yeah.
I wouldn't assume having an ego, it will make you a jerk.
Okay.
Yeah. If you do.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
So is an ego?
Yeah.
Ego is normal, but don't have too much of an ego.
Yeah, don't
So
have it.
confidence versus
Yeah.
ego is definitely a different description of words. I think there are moments. Have you felt that you've gotten that ego, make a little bit of an attitude, and what do you think caused that?
I think I think causing that is too much money, or me with like being overpowered, me thinking I'm overpowered because
You're
you
on
know,
TV or
yeah,
something.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But you recognize it, and that's what's
Yes.
important.
Yes.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, so Summer, since we have you, what is your guys' lineage? Because we were just talking about that.
No, I didn't. That's why I called in. So I am German, Polish, Irish, and Scottish.
Don't forget about English.
Well, I mean, English.
Well, that-
that's Ireland and Scotland.
That goes in, yeah.
Within the realm.
Yeah.
He's very proud
So-
of being British.
Yep.
He is. He Jordan, can you do your accent?
Hello.
Can you give us a little more?
Hello. Anyone would like a sip of tea or fish and chips?
That's good. That's good, Jordan. That's good stuff there.
No,
That's good.
Jordan, he walks around in character, and Alex and Rod, and you guys know this. He'll walk around with his little English accent all the time.
Yeah. He's good at it. He's
So-
really good at it.
He is.
He's really
He
good.
is. Yeah.
And
And then
you're a proud mom, and a good mom at that, because you do keep it leveled. You do have control of that, and that's what's great about it. You don't push him, he pushes you. That's the irony of it.
Yeah.
yes. There's times where I'm like, oh, I don't know, no, but he pushes because he wants to do it, and so I usually give in. But it has to be something that he wants to do.
And then that's usually the case. I mean, because he is pretty picky about the projects that he's on, and there's times where sometimes I'll talk to him about something, and if he shows no interest, then I'm like, okay, well, that's good, because he showed no interest in it, and there's times where he's coming to me and saying like, okay, when are we going to film again? Like, let's just do something, so that's super rare for a kid, so that's what's great.
We were also talking about helping him with his YouTube
Yeah.
channel and just coming up with like little concepts just to do short skits. So we might have to collaborate on that, and then, go from there.
Well, and he does on the phone. If you go through the videos, there's tons of them on there of him just kind of being silly and pretending.
Oh.
So he does have a whole bunch of them. They're just not seen.
Oh, he just looked at me like, Mom.
Mom, you had to say it.
Oh, we might have to update the YouTube channel and see what he's got. That's the whole point of it.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. You got to start somewhere.
terrible.
No, look, you
They're
got to
terrible
Or-
filming.
That's okay.
My favorite ones are where he's acting like he's is it like an army guy, Jordan?
Yeah.
Someone in the army?
Yeah.
Where he like runs around and he's like, they're coming and the bombs just exploded, or and then he'll do like the cutting in of the walkie-talkie,
Oh,
can't hear you.
Jordan.
Okay, so
I know what project
Super
we're
cute.
working on.
yes.
I know what
This
project
is-
we're
this is
working
so-
on.
Yeah.
So what I was gonna say is
He's,
we
like, pointing
we had
right at me.
we had approached Jorden and Brooklyn about doing a short little sketch of, basically like a little reenactment or an inspiration from Alexa and Rudy's childhood growing up. And it was Alexa had written something to play because his Uncle Rudy used to dress up in camouflage all the time. And so Alexa had this idea of, I'm gonna film you being an army guy. And so she took her camcorder from Christmas and filmed like these little army guys like in the field, and then made like the helicopter noise, and then like came up around and then it up over the hill, and ended up being Rudy is the reveal, and he's like waiting in the tall grass. So we were pretty much going to do this whole reenactment of Alexa's childhood through Jorden and Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So
Jorden and Brooklyn agreed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did.
She
No,
did?
no,
Okay.
she did.
Okay.
We were all there. She agreed.
Yeah.
She's not gonna talk. She's just, there's no real talking. She's basically gonna be the one behind the camera, which she also takes very good photographs.
Yeah.
And is only 9.
Yeah.
So her composition is really good, and she's been experimenting and finding her light as well, which is kind of nice. But she'll play the part of Alexa, being the writer director and the camera woman, and then Jorden is going to be the actor, which is kind of cool. Maybe that's where that came from.
I see what you did there, Jorden. I see what you did there. That's a good stuff.
Just putting it out there in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's been doing that for years.
Oh, there you go. That's awesome, Jorden. So
Yeah,
we
for
gotta do
years.
that. We gotta do that for sure.
Yeah.
Update your YouTube.
Oh no! My gosh! Oh no!
Did we hear about what his Instagram handle
Oh, sorry. His Instagram handle is Jorden Polar. It's at Jorden Polar. Jorden, how do you spell your name?
Jorden with an E, not an A.
Okay, so it's Jorden Polar, all together, one word. That's his Instagram handle, and then I'm sure that's how you can find him on YouTube.
Yeah, what is your
yeah.
YouTube?
I didn't create one yet. I still need to. So just follow me on Instagram, and soon I'll tell you my channel name.
Okay,
All right.
sounds good.
Most likely it'll probably be your first and last name. All right. Well, do you want to say bye to your mom, and then you'll see her when you get home?
Bye. I'll see you when I get home.
Literal.
Literally.
Bye.
Bye.
See, that's cool. You have all this family support.
Yeah.
Even if your sister doesn't say she does, she does.
Yeah, I can see it in her eyes.
Well, you know what I think was very sweet, though, is like one of the first paid jobs that you got, I was with you, and I think you got paid. And do you remember what you did with your money?
I think I spent half of it with Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you split half of it with your sister, and
Yeah.
then the other half you took your mom out to lunch.
Well,
Yeah.
true story though. When you were younger, and I don't know if you remember this, whenever you would go on set, and it was a student project, your only demand was that they have 2 chocolates, 2 candy
Hershey bars.
bars,
Oh yeah.
one for you and one for your sister.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was always your go-to demand, is like, and you would always save some for your sister if she wasn't there. So you would always say, I need 2, one for me and one for my sister.
Yeah.
So that's a good brother.
Until she turned into a brat.
But you still do it though.
Yeah.
You still
little.
do it.
A
You still
little.
do it. A little.
That's pretty funny. Okay, so you're gonna be creating you're coming up with some more ideas, which it sounds like you already have like a really good
Yeah.
concept. Now, production value is really high on your project that you're talking about.
Yeah.
So you could-
Camouflage and
but-
stuff like that.
no, his survivor on the island.
Oh yeah.
and- I mean, like
yeah.
the plane never makes it to the UK,
yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
It
never makes
crashes.
it. But that's just the first part of the story. Then there's gonna be more books to it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that maybe you can get pretty creative with that because, I think that's a definite. So maybe you and Alexa can kind of get into that a little more and dive in.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that comes to mind?
What are your plans? What do you hope to do? Your goals for this coming year?
I just planning to get higher grades in school, and I'm planning.
Oh, that's right. I meant like career-wise on your YouTube.
Oh yeah, I'm just planning to build it up, get more subscribers, get more followers.
Okay.
And start acting more, making people realize that I'm a good actor.
Okay.
And maybe get more gigs.
I'm sure you will. Because I know Travis has talked and wants to work with you again. And I think that maybe a good way to start building that is working more with him on your projects and bringing it onto your YouTube page.
Well, we also had decided, or I thought, that Jorden was going to play either his son or a younger version of him.
Yeah.
So there could be a lot of flashback stuff,
Oh,
which would be lovely because they are spit image. I mean,
Yeah.
minus the tattoos.
Yeah.
Well, he's too young for tattoos.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you could put Joe Dirt had baby tattoos, didn't he?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of possibilities, especially since his goal really is to play a live person.
Yeah.
Yeah, a live person.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, because period piece-wise, he can travel back in time.
Oh, yeah.
He's got that look.
He does have that look.
Yes. So, if we only had a camera on him right now.
I wish.
You're really good.
But yeah, I mean, so you already know what your goals are personally and for your career.
Yeah.
Any advice you have for other kid actors?
If you really want to do it, I believe they should do it. But if your parents are forcing you, I would not do it.
Okay, that's solid advice.
That's good advice.
What about like hardships, like trying to become an actor? Like, has it been easy, hard? Like, give me some.
It's been hard and easy down the road.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're a kid and you want to become an actor, just saying, prepare for it being hard because you can lose the auditions, you can't lose the part. So I would assume just to be tough and make sure you always believe in yourself and work hard for it and do not have an ego.
Okay, that's good. I mean,
that's really good, solid advice.
That's just for in life in general.
Yeah, exactly. And for this industry, pretty much an indie industry, there was an article, and I know this is probably like grown-up stuff, but there was an article that came up about a movie that Emily Blunt, because this is a constant issue, but Emily Blunt got paid less than half of her co-star, and they were in the movie just same amount of time. Maybe she might have been in it a little bit more. And The Rock got paid more for this new movie that they have coming up. She made $9 million. He made $22 million. What are your thoughts on that when it comes to women are, making less money?
I don't believe it's fair.
You don't believe it's fair?
Everyone should be equal no matter what gender they are or what culture they are.
This is why it's important. I'm glad that I asked, because you're only 10 and you're the future and you're going to be working in this industry, and you could have the power to change that as well. Yeah. And that's something that you want to do?
I believe I could, and I believe I will.
That's amazing.
I mean, I don't know how to end this show on a better note than that. I mean, what?
Yeah, seriously.
Advice from a 10-year-old boy.
Seriously, take that advice. Thank you, Jorden. So this is what we're going to do. This is our 2018 final show. We have so much going on for next year. We got more guests coming on. Jorden, I hope you come back when we start promoting the Blackstone, because I know I think Travis and Simona will be here. I think maybe we'll see if we can get Marianne in here too. Yeah. Get you guys all here at the same time. And the Blackstone is supposed to be coming out hopefully next year. We still have some things to finish up on that, so we'll have more information on that. Yeah. We got more things coming your way too, more projects. Yeah. Right? Your YouTube, we'll get going on that. I'll be glad to help you out. I'm sure Robin will too, when she has the time. And then, so 2019, Robin, my co-host, what do you have planned, or what are your goals for this coming year?
I'm just kind of reeling it back. I definitely want to shoot more projects. I've reached out to some new directors that I've met and been networking with. So, I mean, really, that's the ultimate goal. I'm still learning from my experiences on set as an AC and as a camera operator, and just kind of, taking my time, because it takes a lot of, to me, I think it takes a lot to be a boss, like, especially like if I've worked my way from the bottom to the top, I'm understanding the time it takes and the necessary, implements of like structure and politics on from the bottom to the top, to know like how to handle situations and how to be like the best boss that you can. Again, that's the reason why I came from electric. So like I knew lighting. So now that I've transitioned and I'm still learning, and I'm really been very grateful to every person that has taught me, especially my mentor, Wayne Kennan, introducing me to other DPs and referring me to out to other people, and just like all the DPs that I've worked with throughout the last couple of years, just watching them work and how they handle situations and how they light and, what they do to process and become, who they are and finding their style. It's been really motivating. So my goal for 2019 is to shoot more. So whether it's big or small, it doesn't matter. It's more about capturing something and giving it some emotion.
You got someone here, Jorden, that wants you to shoot more of his stuff. So
we
can work on that.
Here's the thing. I have offered multiple times. He knows that. I even bought him a background that we
may start doing stuff today.
Yeah.
That's fine.
My thing, real quick, my goal is just to hopefully have something more consistent in life. That's what I want, more consistency. I'm just at this. I'm at a point where I'm just happy and blessed to have certain people in my life, and I'm really glad that my mom's doing okay. I hope that it gets better. My dad as well, my brothers. That's it. So I'm thankful for my family, the career, even though it's a tough one, and my nephew, my family in general. But thank you for ending the show this year with us here, Jorden. So thank you so much for being our special guest, Jorden.
You're welcome.
And we look forward to working and seeing more of your work next year.
Yeah.
So everyone, please have a happy and safe Sunday.
And blessings to the new year, good health and lots of laughter and light.
Absolutely. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
You're listening to Female Filmmakers Fuse with Alexa Poehler and Robin Pabello, only on LA Talk Radio.